Number one question for many people tonight, when will the power come back on? Right now, service is still out for more than 200,000 customers after Tropical Storm Zeta pummeled parts of North Georgia. Hundreds of Georgia Power and EMC crews working around the clock to restore power, pulling in teams from other states to help get the lights back on. So how much longer could people have to wait? Our Latasha Givens is answering your questions tonight.
Well, Jennifer, many customers were told their service would be restored by Sunday night, which could still mean 3 to 4 days without service. And it's actually already too late for the restaurants in this plaza behind me, who had to spend hours today throwing away hundreds of gallons of food away. But we did talk to Georgia Power, and they gave us a breakdown on how they determine which services will be restored first. It's been nearly 2 days Karen Lev has been without power.
I have 2 small refrigerator freezers that is filled with protein.
So she reached out to neighbors.
Somebody had a half a deep freezer that was empty and said, so I spent this morning shuttling my food back and forth.
And the rest of it is split between these 3 coolers.
We've never been more than 12 hours without power, so we kept on thinking it'll come back on.
Georgia Power says it anticipates restoring service to 95% of customers by Sunday evening. That time frame already too late for many restaurants who had to toss out hundreds of pounds of food. Georgia Power explained to 11 Alive how they prioritize who gets service back first, starting with areas with the largest volume of customers on the same grid. After that, hospitals, followed by governmental facilities, including polling locations. From there, they target the second largest clusters. For example, a row of restaurants on one street would have next priority. When Zeta hit, more than 1 million people were left without power across Georgia. And as of Friday afternoon, Georgia Power has 675,000 people back online. And to put that into perspective, Georgia Power says in 2017, Hurricane Irma knocked out power to 1.5 million residents, and everything was back working 5 days later. So it feels like it's ahead of the anticipated repair timeline for Zeta.